Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today there's no motivation. So I'm just gonna be here to tell you that everything you're going through, whatever it is, you're going to be okay. You're going to get out of this. Whether it's you're at rock bottom, something failed that you really tried hard on, or you just don't know what to do in life. You're lost, you're scared, I don't know what you're going through, but I felt like this person has to hear this because either they feel like they're not good enough, they feel like they always have to do something, and I felt that way, and I'm talking to myself as well right now because I have this thing that I always want to feel productive. Tell me why I'm crying random. It's not gonna be a ghetto video, I promise. Yeah, but everything is going to be okay. You just have to let your emotions out. You just have to not suppress the feeling and let the feeling pass. Because if you think like, no, I always have to be on go-go mode, and it's like it's a never-ending cycle. I feel like somebody, like, I don't know, I feel you guys, your energy through the screen. I don't know what you're going through. Or maybe it's just me. Whatever you feel, it's valid, okay? Because we have hard times. It's not always good times. It's not always showing up as your best self every day, and it's hard. It's not something easy. It's like building self-love. You're not gonna grow your self-love, or you're not gonna become a millionaire overnight. So it's a process. It's building yourself block by block, and that's what builds confidence. That's why I say that, because it's a process, you know? It's like you're gonna go through ups and downs, but you're gonna still be by your side always. You're gonna rely on yourself. So yeah, I just want to tell you that whatever you're going through, you're going to be okay. If you got out of something even worse or something similar, you're gonna get out of this. Life is not over. If you're still alive, life is not over. The depth you have is not over. The grades you have are not going to be forever. The ex who left you, somebody better is going to come. You think it's the end of the world if this like terrible thing happened and no opportunity, no better person's going to come. Better people are going to come into your life. You haven't met like amazing friends that you wish you had. But you don't know this yet because you're still stuck on this person. You have to let go in order for God to give you something better. But you have to trust Him. And by trusting Him, you let go. Then God gives it to you because He's like, okay, she's not needy. She's not desperate. That's what I'm talking about when I say don't chase, attract. When you attract, you're detached. You're not needy for this thing. You don't need it. And when you don't need or want anything, you get everything. I've learned that along the way, that once you stop putting so much importance into it and you see everything and people as energies, as everything as energies, as something that isn't really that valuable as we think, because we created that in our minds. We probably created this version of this person that isn't really that person, and when they show us something opposite of who they are, then we're like, wait, that's not who I created in my mind. You're not that person who I thought you were. But they were never that person. It was you who created them in your mind like that. They were never that person. So when they show you the real reality that you don't want to see, the real colors, learn to let go and let better things come in your life, because they 100% will. But you have to trust God. You have to believe it's going to be okay. Just hold on. Hold on. I know a lot of people who are depressed, who are going through a lot of stuff, and they think the world is over. No, it's not over for you, baby. You have so much bigger things coming your way. You think this little problem is going to end your life? It's not. It's not. It's not, okay? You will get out of this. You will bounce back stronger, better. Power, faith, incredible things that you wouldn't have learned if you didn't go through what you went through right now or what you're going through right now. So trust the process. Just keep going. Keep working hard. You think nobody sees that? God sees that. God sees that. Somebody is always seeing your hard work. Your hard work, your love. You love so deeply that you think that when you love somebody and somebody betrays you or cheats on you, it's a waste. No, it's not a waste. Everything you give will always come back. That's just the rule of life. Everything you give will always come back to you 10 times better, bigger. So make sure you do good things. The love you gave out is going to be given back to you. Either God's gonna send somebody to you, or just the world. Your life is going to be full of love in every way, in your relationships, in your friendships, in your life, and every aspect of it, because that's what you give out. It's what you're gonna get. So nothing goes to waste. I always say this, because just because somebody cheated on you, or just because this relationship, this project, this thing didn't work out that you wanted it to work out, it's because something better is coming your way. Something you would never even imagine you could do, or it was possible. But God made it possible. God always has a way. Have this unshakable confidence and trust and faith that everything will work out. Even if you see no way that this is gonna work out, it's going to work out. I believe in you. Keep going. You're very strong. You're very strong. You're very, very strong and beautiful and powerful and amazing and kind, and everything you do, somebody's watching it. Somebody's watching it. Believe me or not, somebody's watching it, and you're gonna get your reward. You're gonna get rewarded for everything you do, for all the amazing and hard work and everything you do. And you're gonna win. You just have to trust and keep going. Take every day step by step. Sometimes I rush myself, and I am always going, and it's not a bad thing, because my ambition is big and I want big things, so that's how I have to move, right? But then sometimes I realize, like, wait, I take a moment and I'm like, wait, I kind of did reach this goal that I was planning to, and I kind of surpassed it. And I didn't even celebrate this one. I didn't even acknowledge it. I was just like, okay, what's the next thing? Because when being an ambitious person, it's a curse and a blessing, because you're always striving for bigger and better things, but it's like it's never enough for you, because you feel like your potential could be so much bigger that you never stop going for better and bigger things and striving for more. And sometimes it's draining, because people say, like, wow, you did this, but you feel like you did nothing. You did nothing compared to what you know you can do and accomplish. So I think that we should take a step back and actually analyze our lives. Don't just spend a month analyzing your life. If you want to do that, and you can do that, and you have the privilege to do that, you can, and take a break. Don't just always pressure yourself and rush into things. You don't have to be at this place at this age or accomplish this certain thing, because I think we are in the right time, in the right moment every single day. Because if not, we're here because we're supposed to be here. We're here because we're supposed to learn that lesson. We're here because we have to learn how to be stronger, learn how to be better in this, learn how to love ourselves first. Sometimes people come in your life to teach you how to let go, to teach you how to love yourself first, to teach you that you can be better and do big things, because they're an example themselves, to teach you that you only need God in yourself at the end of the day. You don't need them. You could survive without them. You can. You just need God in you. That's it. If I want to get to the top and I'm alone, I don't mind. I was alone at the bottom too. It is better to share your blessings. Of course, I 100% agree with that. But as somebody who didn't fit in since very young, you learn to be alone and kind of love the solitude that you have, and keeping everything to yourself, because you're just more of an observer, an introvert. You don't fit in. You don't. It's a very weird feeling to explain. It's okay to feel like you don't fit in, or you're not like the rest, or you're just not the same as them, and that's okay to feel weird or be left out. I kind of grew up that way, so I'm kind of used to it already. It doesn't really affect me like it did before, but I do know people who have always grown up with like a lot of friends or just friends, and then when they're alone, when they have no friends, when everybody leaves them, then it is like the end of the world for them, because they weren't used to that, you know? They were always kind of depending on somebody for their happiness or for their approval, validation, or they just can't be alone for themselves. And that is a lesson you have to learn in life. I just wanted to come here and say that everything is going to be okay, even if you don't see the light at the end of the tunnel. There is a light at the end of the tunnel. God is with you all the time. You are protected and guided. You're going to see like the best outcome out of this. If you fail, you're gonna get back up and you're gonna try again. And when you try again, you're telling God, I'm not giving up. I'm not giving up, no matter how hard it is, no matter how tough it gets. I'm not giving up, because you have given me life for me to enjoy to my fullest. You are so hardworking and so wonderful that these challenges coming your way are like easy peasy, because you're a problem solver. You don't see problems, you solve them. You see solutions, you see ways that nobody sees, or things that nobody sees, but you see them because you have this vision, this mindset that's different from everybody else. You're not willing to give up. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. You're still going. You're still going, and that's so amazing. Very few people keep going because it's hard. Not everybody wants to keep going when it gets repetitive and boring and tough and hard, and you feel like giving up, and you like it's so hard. There's no way out. You think that your life is over, or you made a big mistake, that it's unfixable. You know what's unfixable? When you're in the grave. That mistake. That's where you don't solve any mistake, because you're dead. How can you come back to life and solve this mistake? That's why you still have a chance. You still have a chance. Don't stay there crying because you didn't get to this goal. Don't beat yourself up for it, but instead take it as your lesson, as your power. Make your downfalls your wins, because you got knowledge out of this. This happened for a reason. This had to happen for a reason in your life. You don't understand it now, but years later you're gonna say, oh wow, these people or this person leaving my life was a big step that I thought was gonna destroy me, but instead it built me stronger. It made me get the knowledge that I have now. It made me pick better friends. It made me choose myself first. Challenges and struggles have to happen. If not, then everybody would have a perfect world. No problems, no struggles. Life wouldn't be easy. And it is easy if you make it easy. But sometimes God will test you. Okay, you say it's easy. Now let's try if you're not actually. But sometimes you have to go through hell to make your way through heaven. You will get out of this with more knowledge, with more strength, with more wisdom, grace, with confidence, with power, with all the amazing things that now you know, and now you have experience. It's like, imagine if you would have dated the first person you met, or you would have gotten the first job and stay there your whole life. It's not like that. You constantly evolve, and so you have to go through these things for you to evolve and grow as well. That's how life is. You know how you cut a tree or a plant or a flower and it grows back better, bigger, and blooms better? Well, that's you. That's you. If you have to restart, restart. Restart. It's okay. Your life is not over. Your life is not over. Once you realize you're in the wrong place, you're in the wrong train, in the wrong path, get out as soon as you can. Once you know you made the mistake, it's okay. Admit it. Leave your ego aside and admit that you were wrong. Admit that you failed. Admit that what is happening right now, it's because of you. It's your fault, and that's okay. You can fix it. It's not gonna stay forever, but get off as soon as you can in the next station, because the longer you stay, the more expensive your trip back will be, because now you've gone through all this trauma, all through this hurt, and and drainage of energy that you could have avoided if you would have just admitted your mistake and stopped making this relationship, this situation, this problem bigger than it is and staying stagnant. And plan your exit and what you will do after. It's okay to fail. School, society, people tell you, no, you have to always make the right decision. There's not only one right decision in this life. There's many right decisions, because your life is not my life. Your goals are not my goals. Your dreams may not be my dreams, and that's totally okay. That's good, because that means God gave you that vision for you to do something with it. You can take breaks, but don't stay there. It's going to be okay. How you feel overwhelmed, it's going to be okay. You've gone through this. You've gone through this. You can get out of this again. Okay, you're in a rut. You can get out of this. You're more than this. I believe in you. You're gonna make your life amazing. Your life is worth living. You are worth living. You're a miracle. You're a blessing. Your presence is amazing in this world. Everybody loves you. You are wanted. You are deserving of love, of amazing things, of abundance, of good things in this life. You can do hard things. You can do hard things. Imagine human flesh, these like things that we move around and we're like meat, or I don't know, and we can do amazing things. We literally found food and then distributed it around the world. And then we did the same thing with products. And then we made people see things through screens. Like, wow, that's so amazing. You can do amazing things. You can do hard things. You are capable of big things. You can do this. You failed once? Okay, try again. It's not the end of the world. Nobody cares if you fail. Nobody cares if you win. But you have to do it for your inner child. Stop living for other people and start living for yourself. Because you're going to die. They're going to die. But at the end of the day, who are you living up to? Was it for them or for you? Who did you make happy? Were you happy with your decisions that you made? Or you only did it because that's what everybody does? You have to ask yourself these questions. Okay, guys, thank you so much for watching. I love you, and I hope you have an amazing day or night. You're amazing, gorgeous, glowing. Bye. I love you. God bless you.